Hi, I'm Don Kiley, an independent consultant, an AppDev courseware author and instructor. When I'm not working with technologies, I ski-jor, explore whitewater rivers in a kayak or canoe, and help rescue abandoned sled dogs. ASP.NET MVC is a fascinating technology that provides an alternative to web forms for building web applications. Instead of building pages using server controls that provide relatively little control over the HTML they produce, MVC gives you complete control. It inherently supports a separation of concerns between the three main components of an application: the model, the view, and the controller. If you're used to building web forms, MVC will take some getting used to, and you'll have to think about applications differently. But once you're up to speed with it, you'll love the efficient, clean applications you can build with it. I'll start the course with an introduction to ASP.NET MVC and the model view controller pattern on which it's based. You'll learn about the main differences between MVC and web forms applications and see how to build a simple MVC application with Visual Studio. Then I'll explore each of the three main components of an MVC application. You'll see how to create controllers and actions to manage the workflow of an application. Then I'll dig into action methods and results, and how to write code to implement each. Next, I'll explore models, which encapsulate the data and business rules of an application. You'll learn that there are almost no limitations in how you provide data to an MVC application. You'll see how to implement a model using both custom classes and entity framework data models, and see how to centralize data validation using a model. Then I'll get into views, the user interface of an MVC application. You'll see how to create views, interact with data provided by the controller, and some of the ways to add content to a view. That's a lot to cover, so let's get started. ASP.NET MVC is a revolutionary new way to build web applications using Microsoft ASP.NET and Visual Studio. Unlike the classic web forms technology that made ASP.NET itself revolutionary a decade ago, MVC is an architecture built on the model view controller pattern. The main advantage of the MVC pattern is its separation of concerns, which keeps the user interface, data, and business logic and overall application control functions cleanly separated. Although you can build bad applications using any development technology, MVC, by its nature, encourages good architectural and coding practices.